So welcome guys back to another video in the channel. Today, deadline day is upon us, and the first bit of news, Mustafi has completed his move to Schalke on a permanent deal. The next one we'll be looking at is Ozan Kabak, as well as he has joined Liverpool as well. Welcome everyone to the stream. If you do want to jump on, link is in the comments, so jump on if you like. If you are under 13, do not turn your cameras on. And we are going to get straight into the news that Mustafi has joined Schalke. So let's get straight into it. Squadron Mustafi has joined Bundesliga side Schalke in a permanent transfer. The 28-year-old World Cup winner joined us from Valencia in August 2016 and has since been a prominent part of our backline, making 151 appearances during his time at the club. Technical director Edu said, "We thank Musti for his contribution at Arsenal, which has spanned 4.5 years, more than 150 appearances and a prominent role in 2 FA Cup wins. Everyone associated with the club wishes Musti and his family the very best wishes for the next chapter in his career." Mikel Arteta said, "Musti has been a key player for us for a long period of time. He played a very important part in my first season as manager, and I'd like to thank him for his professionalism and always being ready when called upon. Everybody at Arsenal wishes Musti well at Schalke." Squadron won 2 Emirates FA Cups, one in his first season in 2016 and the other in 1920. Although he unfortunately missed out on both finals due to injury, he played an important part in each of the cup runs which took us to Wembley. The German centre-back has also played 6 times and scored 1 goal in a run to the Europa League final in 2018-19. Prior to joining Valencia, he spent 2 years at Sampdoria after coming through the youth ranks at Hamburg and Everton. I didn't actually know that. We are thankful for Squadron for the part he played on and off the pitch. His donation for more than 16,000 meals helped vulnerable residents in our local borough of Islington during the height of the pandemic, providing them with essential food service they otherwise wouldn't have received. Everyone at Arsenal thanks Musti for his contribution to the club. We wish him well for his future. Ainsley is a weird one. We'll get into Ainsley Maitland-Niles, as the reports are suggesting that he is closing in on a move to Schalke. But yeah, next one as well, Ozan Kabak, we'll get onto that one. We are apparently learning Takumi Minamino is on the verge of joining Southampton. That one's also happening as well. We'll just see when that one gets announced as well. But Nandes one will be joining us very, very soon. But yeah, next one that has been announced is the one of Ozan Kabak has been finalized. Liverpool have completed a loan deal for Ozan Kabak from Schalke on loan until the end of the season, subject to international clearance. The 20-year-old defender will spend the remainder of the 2021 season with the Reds after he put pen to paper on a deal on deadline day. Kabak has completed the formalities of the switch in Germany and will travel to Merseyside later this week. The Turkey international arrives at Anfield just 2 years in the Bundesliga, where he represented FB Stuttgart before joining Schalke in July 2019. Prior to moving to Germany, Kabak came through the ranks at Galatasaray, where he gained Champions League experience with 4 appearances in the tournament in 2018-19. On the international front, he has earned 7 caps for Turkey to date. He wears the number 19 for Schalke. There has been an option to buy on that clause. We'll look at what Fabrizio Romano has to say on that one. Deadline day has been more exciting than hope. I mean, look, yeah, deadline day is also always an exciting one, and in which when a lot of things do happen. But we're going to have a look at a lot of the details. But so let's get on to this. There you go. So Mustafi has been announced as Schalke giving the best wishes to him. So good luck to Mustafi. Is on his way out. On more news, Willock is on the verge of completing his move to Newcastle United, which also will be announced very, very soon. And Fabrizio Romano, the announcement has now come for Ozan Kabak, as you can see there. And the agreement between Southampton and Liverpool for Takumi Minamino is imminent, as per David Ornstein. Deal expected to be completed on loan. Odin Igalo will join Saudi Arabian side Al Shabab on a permanent deal. Confirmed medical scheduled. Maitland-Niles will join West Bromwich Albion. This is the one I wanted to look at, and this is the one we'll probably stay on. Is that Maitland-Niles will join West Bromwich Albion. We are awaiting confirmation on that one. Willock is signing as a new Newcastle player, and Reece Nelson is staying subject to some things from Villarreal and also Valencia. Arsenal plans work in progress. So that's all going on, and it's a very interesting one at the moment. And if any of you guys do want to join the stream, please let me know, as we are waiting for the announcements of Joe Willock and Reece and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So yeah, as Fabrizio Romano has rightfully said here, Maitland-Niles is joining. Official Ben Davies has also joined Liverpool on a permanent deal, and that's also been announced very recently as well. So that one's also done, dusted. I'm going to go over to Sky Sports now. 1 second. Moving on to Sky Sports. Where are we looking at? Deadline day. There we go. So here, Motherwell have completed the Roberts loan. All the best news here as well. Kamara has Abubakar Kamara has joined French side Dijon on loan for the rest of the season. Joshua King, this is also an interesting one as well. He is considering his options before making a decision on whether to do an Everton or Fulham. Sky Sports need to understand the offer to join Goodison Park is a 6-month contract. Again, this is a very last-minute one, but this was the big breaking news. Arsenal have confirmed the departure of Squadron Mustafi to Schalke and obviously Ozan Kabak to Liverpool. That was the big 2 bits of news today, and both of them have been done. This was also an interesting one today, the situation with Dele Alli. Yeah, apparently he was going to go to PSG. Again, that didn't happen in the end, and we'll just have to see if that one does get done. Yeah, look, I mean, they said this not going to happen, and it looks like it's not going to happen, but we just have to see what happens with that one. But some are saying Arsenal have had the best window, but I'm thinking maybe not. I'm not too sure, but Southampton, as I said, they look to pull off a major coup as they close in on a loan deal for Takumi Minamino. If you have just the 26-year-old Japan international is undergoing a medical this evening, after which he's expected to join Southampton teammates at their team hotel in Manchester ahead of tomorrow's game against Manchester United, and he's not registered in time to make his debut at Old Trafford. So loaning Ainsley is so dumb. He can play many places for you. The thing with Ainsley is Arteta isn't playing him. We had a £20 million bid rejected, and we're just not playing the player. So I think it's best we just get rid of him. Nothing more we can do on that front, but he's on his way out. Hamza Chowdhury is linked with Newcastle, but he's staying at Leicester. They've unable to find a replacement. Newcastle contacted Arsenal to see if they could bring in Joe Willock on loan. After a couple hours today, Joe Willock has decided to join the club for the remainder of the season. Newcastle are putting touches, have allowed, they're putting the finishing touches on this one, so this could be very much too close to done. Newcastle have also completed the departures of DeAndre Yedlin to Galatasaray, so they can bring in Joe Willock on loan for the rest of the season. If you guys do want to join the stream, link is, I think it's pinned. I do think it's pinned, so make sure you go join that one. And yeah. Second. We'll go back, see if we can get more updates on the situation with our latest transfers, because it looked like we could have gone after a left back, but we didn't in the end, which was an interesting one because a left back was priority in terms of bringing a player in, but couldn't do it in the end. And obviously, all the reaction here. Bournemouth have accepted offers for Josh King from Everton and Fulham. Everton would be loaned because of financial fair play situation. Fulham would be a permanent transfer. Personal terms agree with, but no decision just yet. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens with this one, because Squadron Mustafi is now left. That leaves us with 5 centre backs at the moment at Arsenal. So whether we can bring in someone, in this last 25 minutes of the window, it remains to be seen. I don't think we will, but again, anything can happen. And John Joe Kenny has joined Celtic on loan for the rest of the season. Now, there were news coming out that we could have actually wait. We need to share the right screen. There you go. There you go. So John Joe Kenny has joined Celtic on loan from Everton for the remainder of the season, and that has been announced. And Ainsley Maitland-Niles, West Brom have less than 1 hour and 35 minutes. Now it's only 35 minutes before they can secure the signing of him. So it's again a race against time for Arsenal to secure a deal for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So yeah, but two centre backs have been brought in by Liverpool. Is that a good decision? Obviously, it looks like Joe Matip is now out for the season, as reported earlier. But again, very interesting to see whether we can get that one done. But the main bit of news that has just come out is the fact that Mustafi has joined Schalke on loan for the rest of the season. Again, very interesting one. But we'll just have to see how that one is going along. Anyone wants to join our stream, I think the link should be hopefully in the chat room, so you guys can do that one as well. If you do want to join, it's just linked, so you can join and give your thoughts on deadline day as well. And yeah, you can also join me live tomorrow at 1:30, where we are going to be assessing our transfer window, going through all the little bits of news that is going on with the transfer window at the moment. We'll be joined by Glenn Kitely and Cosby's Arsenal podcast, so go subscribe to both of them as well. But if you are new here, latest bit of news: Squadron Mustafi has joined Schalke on loan for the on loan. It's a permanent deal. He has now left. The latest situation involves Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, again, I'm not 100% sure. Ainsley, is he going to go? It looks like he is. West Brom, there's a deal agreed in place with him. But yeah, again, we'll just have to see what happens with this one. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, again, West Brom, very close. Obviously, Leicester, Southampton were linked earlier today with this deal. But it looks like now the deal has been agreed with West Bromwich Albion. Now, Leicester City were in for him at one point. Menendez won't give us more on that one when he comes on later on. But yeah, it's not happened for Leicester City, as Arsenal do consider them rivals, European rivals in terms of the top 6 positions, even in the Europa League. So it's a very interesting one with Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and it looks like he's going out on loan to West Bromwich Albion, trying to save them from relegation. And I think the perks of joining someone like West Brom is that you're going to go into that side, you're going to become the best player at the club, probably the most highest paid player, because obviously Arsenal probably pay most of his wages as it is, because I don't think West Brom could probably afford it. And he has a job there. He's going to be the main man. The pressure will be on him to get them out of the situation they're in. And I think, will Ainsley be able to do that for them? That's a question that remains to be seen. And I think they could probably do that, but again, we'll just have to see, because Ainsley, he's not really paid much, because as I said, we had a deal turned down Arteta begged literally Ainsley to stay. And again, it's a tricky one, very, very tricky one, because West Bromwich Albion, the deal looks like it has been completed. We are just waiting announcements at the moment. Rob Holding has said something on Mustafi, so we're going to go check that one out right now. Let's just have a quick look at what has been said. And there we go. So Rob Holding has said, the amount of times me and Mustafi discussed things that happened in the games over eating, he saw on the bench, and the bench is sort of helping each other out. That's on the 16,000 meals that he did doing it. So fair enough to him. Again, we just have to get rid of players like this. And some people, like that man there, is happy. But for me, it's been disappointing, because in a window where we really could have, if we brought the right players in, you never know, we could have pushed for a title. But again, this window has been mostly about getting rid of players. So yeah, I guess we've done that. We've got rid of quite a lot of players, and obviously Mustafi, as I said, that is the big news, that he has also left. There's also more news in terms of Arsenal. Zek Medley, we'll be reading about him quickly. I'm not sure what that means, but 1 second, we are going to be looking at the situation with Zek Medley, as he has completed a loan move to Kilmarnock. I'm pretty sure that's where Macy has gone as well. So it says here Zek Medley has been recalled from his loan with Gillingham and has moved to Scottish Premiership side Kilmarnock on loan for the remainder of the 2021 season. The 20-year-old defender, who joined us as a scholar from Chelsea in November 2016, has been on loan with the League One side since August and has moved to Kilmarnock to complete his development. A regular in the under-23s in recent seasons, Zek also broke into the first team squad during the time. His fine form at the start of the 18-19 season earned him his senior debut in November 2018. The youngster impressed against Vauxhall Poltava, and he was followed by another Europa League outing against Kabak at the Emirates Stadium. During the 18-19 season, Zek also came on as a late substitute in the FA Cup third-round victory at Liverpool. Everyone at the club wishes Zek all the best with Kilmarnock, and the loan is subject to regulatory processes. So, good video. Thank you very much. Deadline day, what you can expect. Mustafi has completed his moves to Schalke. What was the other one? Ainsley Maitland-Niles, as you can see there, is completing his move to West Bromwich Albion. And the other one, the last bit is, what was the last bit? Oh, Joe Willock. He is on his way to Newcastle United. I'm just waiting on the official announcements of both of those players. But yeah, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to join the stream, you can do so. And don't have to be cameras or anything. It's just a nice call in. If you guys do want to give your thoughts on the transfer window. For me, again, we could have done more in this window, but yeah. The thing is, we could have brought in players because we could have made a push. Hi, will Josh King join Everton? Right, with Josh King, the situation with Josh King stands at this. A deal has been agreed. We'll go back to Twitter again. So what I'll tell you the situation. So Bournemouth have accepted offers for Josh King from Everton and Fulham. Everton would be a loan because of the financial fair play situation. Fulham would be a permanent transfer. Personal terms agreed with both, but no decision as of yet, my friend. Clock. So again, I think it could be Everton, but now again, there's how long left? Half an hour for him to make a decision to join Everton. It's basically him choosing between Everton or Fulham, but it looks like he could be joining Everton though, Josh King. But I can give you updates very soon on that one as well, as it happens basically. And yeah, and more news. We're going to try to find some more news, but that is the situation with Josh King. Any more situations you want to talk about? So Charles Watts has given an update on this one. He said that Arsenal still confident the loan deals for Willock, Newcastle, Maitland-Niles, West Brom will get signed off in time for tonight. Hopefully it does, and we're not waiting to I don't know, ages. But I found this unbeaten in 2021. Wow, interesting stuff there. But yeah, any more news? As I said on him, Josh King looks like he could be joining as well. Arteta on Lacazette. So we're gonna have a quick look at this one. So we'll certainly talk about his contract situation at the moment. What I want is that he keeps performing the way he is at the moment until the end of the season. That will be the right time to talk about it. So it looks like that will be waiting into the summer. And again, Lacazette was someone I would have been open to let go in this window, but we didn't do that in the end, unfortunately. But again, we turned down the deal for Nketiah as well, around £20 million. So an interesting one. There was some news on Diego Costa as well, but that's just sort of faded away at the moment. Apparently an unknown club came in for him. I don't know anything more about that, to be honest. So yeah, that was not going to happen. It doesn't look like it anyway. But deadline day, obviously, actually we can't be looking out in the sky. We're going to get copyrighted, aren't we? But yeah, we'll look at here. So as I said here, loans dominate the move. Josh King's was linked to several clubs. Sami Khedira has moved to Hertha Berlin. DeAndre Yedlin has moved to Galatasaray. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, if you are near, is very close to West Brom. So is Joe Willock to Newcastle. Matip is injured for the rest of the season. Yep, that's why you probably bought in two centre-backs in Ben Davies and Ozan Kabak. Cheese string, Matip. To be fair, you've been very unlucky with injuries so far this season. So, bit of a sticky one, but yeah, hopefully the likes of Ben Davies. But what a move for Ben Davies, playing at Preston North End, and now he's moved over. But we're gonna have Nandez one joining us very soon to talk about the side at Leicester City. And yeah, if you guys do want to join the stream as well, link is it's in the comment section. So if you do want to join, you can get on as well. But the other one in terms of Arsenal loan move was the one for Matt Smith. Just have a quick look at that one. Because this is another loan we have secured, so we're gonna have a quick look at this one. And it's the news that Matt Smith has joined. Who's he joined? He's joined Charlton Athletic. So he's been recalled from his loan at Swindon and he's joined fellow League One side Charlton Athletic on loan for the remainder of the season. The 20-year-old midfielder has been at the club since under-9 level, has been on loan with Swindon since August and moves to South London to continue his development. Matt was a regular in the under-23s last season and frequently trained with the first team squad. His fine performances were rewarded with selection in the first team match day on 6 occasions after a restart, including being an unused substitute in the Emirates FA Cup final victory over Chelsea. Wish Matt the best of luck during his time with Charlton Athletic. To be fair, he was in a lot of matchday squads, Matt Smith, so best of luck to him. And the other one was Oluwu, who has joined Wedston in the National League. Joseph Oluwu has joined National League South side. That's like what, 9th tier or something. The 21-year-old defender joined the Arsenal Academy age 13 from Charlton. He's developed the youth ranks. He captained the under-18 side before making his debut for the under-23s in June 2017. His development was recognised and he signed his first professional contract in December 2017. Last year, Joseph joined the League of Ireland Premier League division side Cork City on loan. Everyone looked forward to see his development. Loan subject of regulatory processes. And obviously, if you haven't already seen, Mustafi has joined Schalke, so that is the breaking news on the hour. And it's good that that did get secured as much as possible, and that is very good as well. Because we need to secure moves quickly. Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Joe Willock on the verge of moves. Hopefully they do get secured because we do need both of them coming in. So we'll just have to see what happens on that front. But yeah. So we've got someone in the stream here.
The way he comes across is very, tangent. Over the next few, let's move on to the top of the league. Steve, obviously last not least,
Hello.
1-0. Everyone gets the result. No one gets.
I don't know what's going on over there, but if he's ready to join the stream, I can have a little talk. But yeah, who's had the best transfer window? Leave it in the comment section down below. But we've got some breaking news. We have got some breaking news, so if I can just stop you right there, we have got breaking news in the transfer window. That was a question we got asked earlier, so it's here. The breaking news is here. Celtic midfielder Oliver Nitcham has completed his deadline day move to Ligue 1 side Marseille, and also Bournemouth striker Josh King is gonna sign for Everton. And Fulham are also expected to announce the signing of Josh Maja from Bordeaux on loan. So that question Clock asked, Josh King is on his way to Everton. But Alexis Sanchez memes, are you there? Nope. Okay. Tell me in the comments when you're ready to join, if and when. But we are going to be getting on with it. Breaking news, latest on the hour. Mustafi, deals for Mustafi and Kabak. Kabak has gone to Liverpool. And what was the other one? I'm getting so confused. And Mustafi has joined Schalke, which is good for us as well. So there you go. There's the breaking news. Mustafi has joined Schalke. And I think Alexis Sanchez.
That is all. So good, man. So good. Now, you know what it is, yeah? I think what they do is they've got they're built on a good defense, but
Hello.
I'm going to be here for
a short time.
Yeah. So, who do you support?
Arsenal.
Okay. What have you got? What have you thought of our transfer window?
It's been okay, to be fair. We've got rid of Mustafi, we've got rid of Ozil, and we've brought Martin Odegaard. He's good. He hasn't really proven himself at Real Madrid.
Yeah. So it looks like he's off, but let's see if we can get some more news. We're obviously waiting on the news for Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Joe Willock. So we'll have to see if that does happen. But we are waiting on Nandes one to join the stream as well. And yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below about the transfer window. In my opinion, likes of Odegaard has been good, but we could have signed someone permanent. We could have really gone out there and made a statement, maybe go and transfer title, because at the moment it's realistic. But I think Alexis Sanchez memes is back. Got a bit of background noise.
It should have been a 1-1-2-2 in the end. Yeah.
All right. I don't know what's going on there, but as I just said, yeah, we could have done more in this window in terms of incomings. We brought in Matt Ryan. We brought in Matt Ryan, and we also brought in Martin Odegaard from obviously Real Madrid. These, we liked, and yeah, Odegaard. I really like Odegaard, no doubt. But look, he's going to be here for a loan. If he does well, maybe Real Madrid wants him back. There's some rumors that Zinedine Zidane won't be Real Madrid manager through the next seasons, but we'll just see what happens. But we have got joining us now, Nandes one. How are you doing, my friend?
The mighty Nandes one.
The mighty Nandes one. If you haven't already, go subscribe to his channel. He does Leicester City content all around, and yeah. What business have Leicester done, and did you expect more from this window?
No, because it's Leicester, honestly. So it's just tragic, isn't it? Like Chalobah, come on. Never right.
Well, what was the situation with Chalobah? Like, was there any chance of that deal happening? What was the situation?
It was one of those chain transfers, isn't it? With
yeah, I saw a report on that somewhere. I'll try to find it. But did you want Chalobah?
No, I don't want him. It's not a player that we need. We need a player like Ainsley Maitland-Niles kind of thing.
How disappointed are you in the Ainsley Maitland-Niles thing?
Oh, I had these videos ready.
Yeah, we know.
I had these ready. Normal.
Yeah. We're just gonna have a look at the chain that Nandes was referring to. So it's the triangle that involved Matty Longstaff to go to Watford, which meant that Chalobah could go to Leicester, which meant that Hamza Chowdhury could go to Newcastle. And then that meant that but it looked like at one stage that chain could happen, but Longstaff to Watford collapsed, so the chain, couldn't happen. But you couldn't get Chalobah in. But did you bring in anyone in this window? No?
No one.
Can't remember.
No one at all.
Yeah, no one at all. But you did get rid of Demarai Gray. Happy about that deal going to Bayer Leverkusen?
I thought Demarai Gray should have never gone. I thought he was quite a good player. Islam Soumani, he was good. He went. I wasn't too sure Demarai Gray was a good one, to be honest.
Yeah, but again, it's a team like Bayer Leverkusen. You'll get some good experience, maybe even come back a better player. So it's definitely something that could happen. Don't you think?
I really don't see Demarai Gray coming back to Leicester, to be honest.
Alexis Sanchez means you could get the background score down or bring you onto the stream because it gets too loud. So what has been your signing of this transfer window, this January transfer window? What do you think's been the best signing?
That's a hard one, isn't it? It's gonna probably be. I'm gonna say Martin Odegaard. I think he's the best one. Yeah. For you anyway.
Why? Huh? Again, I think with Martin Odegaard, it's the thing that I've been worried about. He's a quality player. Came in Real Madrid at such a young age, at the age of 15, 16, and he's had a few loan moves to the likes of Vitesse Arnhem, Herenveen, most recently Real Sociedad. but he's not proved it in 7 years, and I'm excited by this because I know what he can do. He's had good seasons in Netherlands and in Sociedad, but do you think he can cut it in the Premier League, Martin Odegaard?
Yeah, I mean, it is a risk there, isn't it? You don't know completely how he's going to work out. He could just be one of these big flops.
Yeah.
But
Alexis Sanchez
I'm quite
memes.
confident about Martin Odegaard.
Alexis Sanchez memes. You talking about Martin Odegaard? Do you think he'll be a good signing for Arsenal? Hello. Hello. Okay, then. Nandez, want to go back to you. In other news, Liverpool have completed a deal for Ozan Kabak. I know you're someone who's followed Kabak. Well, what do you know about him?
Well, he's just an amazing player, isn't he? I've always wanted Leicester to sign another Turkish defender to go next to CNG.
Yeah.
There's either going to be Demiral or him, and I really think Kabak is one of those players. He showed himself in the Bundesliga first season. He's only around 2021, not too sure. And yeah, it is a very good deal, very big bargain, I think, for him.
Yeah, it's a loan deal for Kabak. Obviously, Liverpool do have a crisis defensively, but they've also brought in Ben Davies from Preston, a bit of a weird one, and Matip looks like he's out for the season. Van Dijk, not sure about him. So do you think Kabak and Davies are enough to get Liverpool challenging for the title for the rest of the season?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think so. I think you're asking a lot from two players to play under those kind of conditions for a team that's supposed to now win the Premier League. I just don't see them coming into that role and performing straight away. You're going to need a few seasons to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that is very true because Kabak, everyone knows him from FIFA career mode, Football Manager, but that's how most people know him. It's true. It's true. But he has a 90-odd potential. I used him in one of my career last year. But someone like Kabak, do you think physically you'll be able to cut it in the Premier League?
I think physically, yeah. I just think obviously with Ben Davies as well being his new partner, it's going to be an interesting one because I just really don't think Ben Davies has ever kind of cut it for the Premier League. I think he's always been a championship player, and that is asking a lot from a championship player. So I don't think he should be looking more at Ozan Kabak. He should be looking more at Ben Davies, and I do think he's going to be the one who flops.
Right, I am getting some breaking news in, and that is that West Brom have completed the signing of Ainsley Maitland-Niles from Arsenal until the end of the season. I want to get more thoughts on you. Do you think, obviously, Leicester City were in the running for him, even Southampton, but Leicester was still interested right until the end, but Arsenal blocked that move only because they're considered to be European rivals and top 6 rivals as well. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's always good to hear that. It's always good for a big 6 club to take you in as a top 6 club. But seriously wise, it's a big L for us. We do need that kind of player. Obviously, with Pratt injured and Didi, he's out for a bit. For Fana, we've got 6 injuries altogether, and there's 6 of the big players. And I think overall, getting Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who can play, as you said, loads of different positions, I think it would have been a great one for our team.
Yeah, I mean, Southampton, they wanted him as cover for fullback, so they dropped out in the end. But do you think Ainsley is a person that if he does well on loan at West Brom, even gets them out of a potential relegation scrap, is someone you move for in the summer, maybe, for a permanent deal?
I think permanently, I don't see him going anywhere but Arsenal. I think he is going to be there to prove himself, and I think Mikel Arteta, that move was for him to always stay at Arsenal and just show himself. Because I'm not too sure what the deal says. I think it might be an option to buy. I'm not too sure what you saw, but I don't think Ainsley Maitland-Niles will be leaving Arsenal anytime soon for a permanent deal.
Yeah, come the summer, he will have 2 years left on his contract. So I think Arsenal will have to look to assess the situation of him. But more on Leicester, do you think, are you disappointed you couldn't have signed anyone? Because theoretically, you guys are still in a title race and you are still challenging Europa League. And, as it's been proven, if you don't have a good squad, if you don't have the enough players, you won't be able to compete both Thursday, Sundays. Do you think you'll be able to? Where do you think you'll finish?
I think obviously with the amount of injuries, and we saw it last season, and that wasn't even with many games. That was just normal Premier League games. We did flop there, and I know that was a big crisis in defence. But still, we're going to get that if we're going to be fighting for that top 6 spot, and we really do need to be bringing in at least a few decent players. Like, we can't be looking at Chalobah all the time. Ainsley Maitland-Niles would have been a good one. But overall, yeah, Leicester do need to do better.
Yeah. Where do you think you'll finish?
To be honest, I don't know if I can predict it right now. I'd say top 6 right now, but I'm not too sure on where in top 6.
Yeah, but obviously last year you were in the running for Champions League through the league, and then you ended up bottling it. But do you think you can make it this time round? As I look for the Ainsley's thing.
I mean, I think we can.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at West Brom messing around with everyone. Their admin. Oh, look at this. 1 second. Look at that. But come on. That's just Did you get the fun there?
Oh,
any more news? AMN, Ainsley Maitland. Oh, come on, that's so dumb, isn't it? Oh God, they're actually trying it. But yeah,
it just annoys me as a Leicester fan as well. That we think.
Look at that. Yeah. That's just so peak, isn't it?
It would be funny if Leicester.
That's actually smart they've done there, but yeah, Sky have to confirm that Ainsley. We'll get when the official news comes out from Arsenal and West Brom. We'll read out the transcripts of that. But until then, who do you think will win the league?
I'm gonna back Man City here.
Yeah, I said that at the start of the season as well. Why do you think that?
I think obviously I said United before, but just looking at Man City right now, at Pep Guardiola, he's doing it quite secretly. No one's really looking at them to be Premier League contenders because they're more looking at Liverpool, like some different other teams. But
oh God, some of the memes.
Shocking. But still, it's going to be an interesting one.
Oh my God, memes. Win it. Yeah, but yeah, I think Man City, they've got a manager at the moment that knows how to win. And Manchester United, I just don't think they've got a mentality to win the title, which is why I never considered them seriously as title contenders. But do you think Man United have a chance?
I think anyone in the top 6 still have a chance, but I think overall, with how United did, they're losing points against teams like Sheffield United, and it isn't like Leicester City have not done that. It's Sheffield United. Sheffield United, come on, got to do better than that.
Yeah. Anyone regarding news of Takumi Minamino, his proposed loan move from Liverpool to Southampton has been submitted to the deal sheet. If you don't know what that is, that's basically you get if a transfer is going to happen, but you don't have enough time to do it within the deadline, then a deal sheet is where you can get a 2-hour extension to get the deal done. So for Takumi Minamino to Southampton, that one's a very close deal. Another one is Joe Willock to Newcastle. We expect that to be announced very soon. West Bromwich Albion are teasing us with the announcement of Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Josh King is expected to sign for Everton. And in other news, Gedson Fernandes has been recalled from Tottenham and has gone to Galatasaray, as well as DeAndre Yedlin, who has gone to Galatasaray, as Newcastle will complete a deal for Joe Willock. What's the latest from Preston North End? Ben Davis is the player from Preston North End. He has moved from Preston to Liverpool in a £2 million deal. Again, whether that happens, again, we'll just have to see how good he does. But we're still waiting on the announcement of West Bromwich Albion, who are still messing around with us. But Nandez, on Mustafi has completed a deal to Schalke. Thoughts?
Mustafi is one of those players that I think would perform better in the Bundesliga as well. I've never really thought he's that bad as as a player. I think just he's not really shown himself for Arsenal. He's a bit of a veteran now, so he can't really. He's just a sticky one.
Yeah, obviously, we did bring in. Obviously, Schalke did bring in Sad Kolasinac, start of the window, and now they're bringing in Mustafi to replace Ozan Kabak, who's joined Liverpool. Do you think Schalke have a chance to stay up? They are literally rock bottom on the Bundesliga at the moment.
I mean, the next
Do you
player they'll
think
probably get is
the
next player they'll probably get is Aubameyang and Lacazette. So obviously,
it looks like they're signing Arsenal players at the moment, but
yeah,
I've got the Bundesliga table up now. They're on 8 points, and at the moment they are 9 points from safety.
Wait, how many matches are left?
Right now I think they're halfway through the season. Yep, 90. Yeah, they're more than halfway. I can't do my math. Yeah, they've played 19 games out of 34.
See, I've never really thought Schalke is anything but Bundesliga, and I think overall they will probably come out. They are
Right,
strong
I have to
team.
stop you there. West Bromwich Albion have confirmed the signing of Ainsley Maitland-Niles. The England international has joined Albion on loan, and as we can see here, we'll start reading through the transcript that we have seen here. So Albion have signed England international Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan from Arsenal until the end of the season. Maitland-Niles becomes the club's 5th signing of the transfer window, joining Andy Lonergan, Robert Snodgrass, Ambaya Diane, and Oli Yusuklu at the Hawthorns. I think I butchered that name. The 23-year-old has been capped 5 times by the Three Lions, having made his debut back in September against Denmark in the Nations League. Maitland-Niles has made 64 appearances for Arsenal in the Premier League, including 11 this season, playing 121 games in total for the North Londoners since his first team debut as a 17-year-old against Galatasaray in the UEFA Champions League in December 2014. So that is the news that Arsenal fans have been waiting for a while now, that West Bromwich Albion have completed the deal for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and that was from the website. I forgot to share that screen as well. So there we go. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is officially a West Brom player. That's the latest. And yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the Arsenal transcript should be out very, very shortly, so we'll be going through that one as well. But that one was coming. That one is definitely coming. But yeah, Ainsley Maitland-Niles has left the club, and Arsenal have announced this as well. So we'll go through their transcript now. Let's just go on to here. 1 second. There we go. So, Maitland-Niles joins West Bromwich Albion on loan. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has joined West Bromwich Albion on loan for the remainder of the 2021 season. The 21-year-old joined the Arsenal Academy at age 6, where he progressed through every age group and has now made 121 appearances for our first team. Technical director Edu said, "We wish Ainsley the best of luck for his time at West Bromwich Albion. He deserves the opportunity to play consistently, which is what he needs for this club and international career ambitions, and we fully support him with that." Mikel Arteta said, "Ainsley is a very talented player and we are proud of his hard work and development with us. His decision to go on loan to West Brom for the rest of the season is to support Ainsley and his growth further. He'll be working at a very good club in the Premier League, and we wish him all the best of luck during his time at the Hawthorns." Ainsley signed his professional contract with us in October 2014. He made his professional debut at the age of just 17 and 102 days in Champions League victory against Galatasaray, becoming the youngest ever player to represent the club in the Champions League behind Jack Wilshere. Following a loan spell at Ipswich in 2015, Ainsley returned to us and established himself within the first team, signing a long-term contract in June 2018. Ainsley played an integral part in our FA Cup winning campaign last season and was man of the match in the Community Shield victory over Liverpool. Ainsley was called up to the England senior squad for the first time last September for the Nations League matches against Iceland and Denmark, making his debut against the Danes in Copenhagen. The transfer is subject to completion of regulatory processes. So that's been long to read, but that is the news that Ainsley Maitland-Niles has joined West Brom. Arsenal fan reviews, if you do want to jump on the stream, don't have to be any cameras or anything. Chilled out stream. If you do want to give your thoughts, you can come on right now. Big up, good luck, Fofty. Yeah, look, Ainsley's a player, good, decent player, and we've got some more news. It's been announced, hasn't it? another done deal. They're all coming through now. Joe Willock has been announced as a Newcastle player. They're all getting announced, blood. They're all getting announced. Next one. Willock has joined Newcastle United on loan for the rest of the season. Newcastle can confirm the transfer deadline day arrival of England under-21 international Joe Willock on loan from Arsenal for the remainder of the 2021 campaign. The 21-year-old midfielder has been associated with the Gunners since the age of 4. His older brothers Chris and Matthew were also on the books at the Emirates Stadium, and he made his Premier League debut against the Magpies in April 2018. Willock has made 17 appearances in all competitions for Mikel Arteta's side in the first half of the current campaign, scoring 3 times. He made 44 appearances last term, including the FA Cup final, where he picked up a winner's medal after a 2-0 win over Manchester City at Wembley. In total, he has played 78 times for Arsenal, scoring 11 goals. Head coach Steve Bruce adds, "I'm delighted to bring Joe to Newcastle until the end of the season. He's a very exciting and talented young player who can get up and down the pitch and score for a goal from midfield. He has made a very decent impact at Arsenal after coming through the ranks, and to nearly make 80 appearances for the club by the age of 21 says much about his development, ability, and character. He's very keen to come here and test himself. He will be a brilliant addition to the squad." So Joe Willock has officially been announced to Newcastle, and we are going to be going through the transcript from Arsenal as Newcastle does, as you know, that deal has been announced, and the transfer window has now been closed. The transfer window is now closed. It's done and dusted. We are done with the window. Obviously, there's something called the deal sheet, which we did explain earlier, which is here. So the transfer window is now closed, but clubs can still complete transfers after 11 GMT if they still completed the deal sheet before the deadline. With the deal sheets, what happened with the deal sheet is apparently Takumi Minamino, they did a clean deal sheet with that one, and that was done as well. And we're just going to have a look at the Arsenal transcript now for Joe Willock, which we will do right now, and that has also been confirmed just now. So can't find it. There we go. We're reading a lot today, but there we go. There we go. Joe Willock joins Newcastle on loan. Another one's been confirmed. Joe Willock has joined Newcastle United on loan until the end of the season. The England Youth International has featured 17 times for all competitions this season, has moved to the Magpies to gain further first-team experience. Technical director Edu said Joe is a talented young player and important part of our first-team squad. This can be seen in a number of appearances he has made for us in recent seasons. At this stage of the career, we have decided together with Joe that will benefit his development greatly to join the loan period, playing regular first-team football. We thank our counterparts at Newcastle for their collaboration, and we wish Joe all the best with his loan move. Mikel Arteta said Joe is a young player with great ability who's progressing very well, and we are very happy with his continued development. At this moment in his career, Joe needs to be playing regularly, and Newcastle United is going to be he's going to a very good club with a top quality manager. Come on, stop lying through your teeth, mate. We're all wishing Joe the very best at Newcastle until the end of the season. The 21-year-old who was signed as a full-time scholar 2015 after coming through all age groups at our Hale End Academy has made 77 first-team appearances since making his Arsenal debut in the League Cup in September 2017. So, Joe Willock has been announced for Newcastle. So all the deals that we came into this video looking at have all now been announced. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has completed his loan move to West Bromwich Albion. Joe Willock has completed his loan move to Newcastle United. Mustafi has completed his deal to Schalke. And that does wrap up transfer deadline day as everything has ended. We'll have a look at Sky Sports again. But yeah, the transfer window is now slammed shut. We'll have a quick look how many deal sheets have been completed. But yeah, Joe Willock has been announced. The window has been closed. That's been done. But West Brom and Newcastle have announced their signing. So leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. 12 people watching. Subscribe, like the video. We're live again tomorrow to assess all these transfers that have now gone through. Reece Nelson ends up staying at Arsenal after a lot of speculation that he could be going. But yeah, Ainsley's gone. But yeah, that's a very interesting one. But Again, that's been all done and dusted, but yeah, got nothing more to say, to be honest. So leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to see more about these deal sheets. Yeah, that's a deal sheet. I don't think you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. But yeah, and just explaining on the Premier League website what deal sheets are. But we're gonna have a quick look at all the deals really quickly. So let's just have a look now. Every single deal, all the deals. So let's just do this. Yeah, Moises Caicedo also joined from West Bromwich Albion. That was another deal that happened today as well. But that is it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. But all the deals that we came into this video talking about have all now been completed. So just to finish off this video, wrap up. West Brom completed deal of Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan. Mustafi has left permanently to Schalke. And Joe Willock has joined Newcastle on loan. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.